you, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, hustle for your boy, mix it for your boy, drop it for your, lift it up.
Good morning. I just want to say I was just as shocked as y'all with that countdown music. Girl, I'm gonna need to go find me some of my own countdown music because stream y'all just played in my face. Girl, I don't know what that was. I thought I was in the doggone elevator. Girl, I said, what is this? I didn't do the countdown music. Stream y'all must have updated last night, girl, because it wasn't like that yesterday evening, and I didn't choose it, girl. I might have to go find me my own countdown music. I might get one with a beat on it or something, girl. Whew, because I ain't know what was going on, girl. I felt like I was Vietnamese, girl. I said, what's this Vietnamese music? Like, what is this, girl? I just felt like I should be swaying my hips in the slow motion. I didn't know what was going on. But happy Friday, bro. We made it to the end of the week. Happy Friday. Nikki, I got your glue, your nail glue. I got your thing that you sent me. Thank you so much. Shout out to any and everybody who's ever sent me anything. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all so much and appreciate y'all for, looking out for the girl, for the doll. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. If they changed the music, they didn't tell me because I didn't share it. No, I didn't share an update. Show me that update. I didn't share it. Show me that update, you little monster. Show it to me. I didn't have my glasses. I didn't see it. Yeah, I ain't see it. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what the hell? I was looking around. I had to look at me like, is that me? Like, I had to make sure I had the right. I was like, I ain't got no other countdown on else. I don't know. But good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday, y'all. We done made it to the end of the week, bro. It's been a long end of the week, but we done made it. Yes, we did. But I need y'all to like the video so we can get into the show. Now we got a little show going on today. Yeah, Educational Friday will be down there this evening. Stop acting crazy. I already know how we roll. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to put this in the title, but we're gonna talk about these transhumans, okay? I don't know if I put it in the title. Let me see, did I? I think I missed that one, but we're gonna talk about transhumans. Yay. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Trump had a Black History Month thing down to the White House, girl. And when I tell you, girl, we gonna get into it. He had Tiger Woods down there, and this is the part that got me. Tiger said he ain't black, and he's not. He's a biracial man. So I was trying to figure out why he was down to the White House for Black History Month. Well, maybe I guess half of him could come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess I'm wrong for that. Yeah, half of them could come. Because ain't his daddy Negro, right? Ain't his daddy from America? Yeah, half of them could come. But I just was looking at him, squinting my eyes, because I remember he had came on here and said that he wasn't black. So I'm like, well, what is you doing around the Negroes? You feel me? That kind of threw me for a loop. Oh, and let me say this too. They privated my video, not privated, they age restricted my video yesterday from that boy, Dashae, and we're gonna talk about him too. Because Kai and I was talking to him, and yeah, it's a lot. We're gonna talk. Boosie showed up to the bash, to the Black History Month thing with Trump. Boosie trying to get a pardon. He's trying to get a pardon, but see, Boosie don't understand. See, Trump would have pardoned him probably, and he may still, who knows? But Boosie is not genuine. Trump got his people that he roll with. You like Kodak, like Yak. Yak one of his little partners. You know what I'm saying? So Yak needs something, he gonna roll them out. Wayne needs something, he gonna roll them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people probably be rubbing shoulders with these folks behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But Boosie, you look like an opportunist, and I hope they don't pardon him, but we gonna get into that. Yeah, Boosie showed up, Kodak Black showed up. A lot of black people was in there. It kind of was reminiscent of y'all remember when Obama got his first year in there and they had all the niggas down there? Remember? Put a one in the chat if you remember the first time Obama got in and he had all the Negroes. It was so black. It was so black in the doggone. I got this from a racist white person, but it was so black in the room you couldn't see. You couldn't see at all. That was a y'all. I be laughing at racist clear people. I ain't gonna lie. They be. It's funny to me because they really be. That's a guilty pleasure of mine. And probably because I don't take it, to heart. But yeah, it was a lot of Negroes in there. It was the same way. Yup, Jeezy sure was down there. It was the same way today, bro. Yesterday for Trump. I see. We gonna talk about it. Then we gonna talk about Jasmine Crocket. So let me tell you something, girl. Listen, Jasmine Crocket. Y'all know they found all that money from DOGE, from the DOGE funds, right? Not DOGE funds, but DOGE had them went all up in their USAID, and was finding all that monions, right? So Elon said, I think it was Elon. Somebody said, I think it'll be a good idea if we just give, since we finding all this money, we might as well give Americans $5,000 a piece. And Trump was like, I like the sound of that. It's free money anyway. We just find that we done lined our pockets up already. So we might give them a little something, Jasmine Crocket, your favorite national Negro, done came out here and said Americans don't need $5,000. I said, what? What is that going to do for Americans? Heifer, have you lost your mind? We going to get into it. Claressa Shields got suspended because she want to smoke that ganja. I don't understand, y'all. And Tamara Mowry husband. Girl, Tamara Mowry husband is under fire for being clear. And we're going to get into it. And I'm trying to figure out to black folk why they trying to be like, oh, Tamara, I can't believe this. And this is why it is extremely dangerous. Listen, this is why it is extremely dangerous for us to only acknowledge a biracial person as black. Tamara has a clear father. Orange juice, by the way, father. Okay? I get it. We've been taught the one drop rule. I get that. But we got to get rid of that. Okay? And we're going to get into it. But y'all get the likes up on the video, please. And thank you. Get the likes up on the video. We got a little show going on today. Okay? But that Jasmine Crocket talking about what we need, it ain't going to do nothing for us. You shut your ass up. Because I can't wait till they find out what the money she been getting behind the scenes. I can't wait because it's coming. It's coming. But again, these are people that we say for us. Y'all got to stop. Chocolate Money, thank you for the super chat. Had to come spend my 38th birthday with the dolls, as you should. As you should. You are the best, Voodoo. Hope you all have a great day, dolls, because I will. And you should. And we about the birthday song. What birthday song you want here? We going to do the birthday song. We damn sure about to put the birthday song up here. Happy birthday. Hold on. Stay right there. I'm going to come right back. Viva la Asha. Thank you for the super chat. Good morning, Voo and Dollhouse. I'm on my midday break from driving these churn on the school bus. Oh, girl, thank you for your service. I think I told you that before. Thank you for your service. You want Miss Peggy? I got you, fat. I'm gonna put Peggy on. But thank you for your service, Viva la Asha, girl. A break. Girl, I'll be a starch alcoholic. Do you hear me? Girl, if I had to drive y'all churn, girl, I don't give a damn if it's for an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. I would be on crack. Thank you for your service, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you for the super chat, Viva la Asha. Thank you for the super chat. Robin Dick, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Okay, thank you, boo. I need my 5,000. I know that's right. I don't know what the F Jasmine talking about. We don't claim her. Thanks. Girl, what that's gonna do for us? Heifer? Girl, Jasmine ought to made me want to take a gavel and pop in the back of the head, talking about what that's gonna do for Americans. Girl, if you don't go lay down, girl, what it's gonna do for Americans. I'll show you. Give me that gavel. I take a heavy gavel and pop in the back of the head, talking about what that's gonna do. We gonna get into it though. We gonna get into it. But y'all get the likes up on the video. Let's get the birthday girl out the way. Happy birthday. Where we at? Where she at? Chocolate Bunny. Happy birthday, sweetheart. You're so sweet. You've always supported. Shout out to you and any and everybody who's ever had a birthday today. I say whoever had, but who have a birthday today or yesterday or whenever, if I missed it. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much. And in particular, Chocolate Bunny, thank you so much for everything, for all the support. You've been here for a while. And I'm so appreciative. Now let's get Peggy on here to celebrate the birthday. Y'all wiggle a bit for Chocolate Bunny's birthday and everybody else who got a birthday. Bree, her brother birthday, y'all do a little soft wiggle, not a hard one. A soft wiggle for the birthday people celebrating their birthdays. But while you wiggling, please don't forget to take that pointer finger and like the video. Okay, so wiggle soft and hit the like button hard. Okay, so wiggle for happy birthday, Chocolate Bunny, Bree, your birthday, and everybody else. Love y'all down to the ground. Let's get the likes up.
Let's go, Miss Peggy. Let's go, Peggy. Miss Peggy Bother, Peggy Bother, Peggy Bother. Make that ass drop, make that ass rock. Ooh, make that ass drop, make that ass rock. Ooh, do it for a whopper, make it wobble for a whopper. Wobble for a whopper, make it wobble for a whopper. Ooh, Peggy Sue, ooh, Peggy, ooh, Peggy, ooh. Peggy about to say she about to work it like a black girl. Make that ass jump, make it rock like a black girl. Rock. You fine, Peggy. You fine, Peggy. Ooh, you fine, Peggy. Ooh, bow-legged Peggy and a booty kind of heavy. Bend it on over, girl, toot it like a levy. Bow-legged Peggy, booty kind of heavy. Bend that ass over, toot it like a levy. Lift that ass, lift that ass, lift that ass. Ooh, Peggy about to work, she about to rock, she about to move, she about to make it. Oh, Miss Peggy.
Y'all know the best part of that song for me is "Oh, Miss Peggy." That's the best part of the song for me. Shout out Chocolate Bunny, happy birthday, fam. What daiquiri shop you work at? You say shots on you, girl. You know I'm coming through. What daiquiri shop you work at? Please don't let it be on the West Bank, because I ain't trying to fight no traffic. Preferably if you're down there in Gentilly, that'll be great. But I understand if you ain't. But if you over there on the West Bank, I ain't gonna want to fight that traffic, fam. Just let me know what daiquiri shop you at. And happy birthday, Chocolate Bunny. You deserve it, my girl. Metairie, okay, I might be able to roll up on you in Metairie. I might be able to roll on you in Metairie. Yeah. I'll be able to roll up on you in Metairie. If you just said the West Bank, I'm like, oh, girl, yeah. But anyway, shout out to everybody building happy birthday, Chocolate Bunny, and any and every person that's celebrating a birthday. What is Bennett like a levee? So we have levees in New Orleans that surrounds the city that stops water, or is supposed to stop water from coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. Oh no, I'm sorry, the Gulf of America now. And they just some big old tall like mounds that stop the water. It's supposed to stop the water from coming in, girl. But yeah, that's the ones they blew up for Katrina, but that's a whole nother conversation. Neither here nor there. I don't know how you bend it like a levee. Maybe I don't know what he was talking about. You know, niggas just be saying anything when they making stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's what he meant when he said bend it like a levee. Now, maybe I don't know. I don't even know what he means. Yeah, so that's what he means. Y'all get the likes up on the video. We got to get right on into the show. Ooh, my neck hurts so bad, girl. Ooh, my back and my neck, the top of my back and my neck be hurting. Yeah, you know that they blew them levees up, girl. Everybody, I wasn't there. But they say who was there. They say that they heard the explosion, and I believe them. I believe every single person, more than one person. Matter of fact, my brother, best friend, him and his daddy stayed, and they had a boat, so they was able to get around. They said that the hurricane Katrina came and it was cool, and then they say it was a big old boom. T. Hames, you was there? See, they said they heard a boom, and I believe it. So I wasn't there, thank God, but I heard, yeah. I heard from multiple people who stayed, family and friends and everybody. They said that it was a boom. So I said, I believe y'all more than the news. I believe the people more than the news. Yep. And all them clear people ran into Ninth Ward. All them clear people ran to the Ninth Ward. Put a one in the chat if you know if I'm not lying. All the clear people ran to the Ninth Ward. Oh, and they ran uptown too. And they took all them people that was living in them projects and put them all in the east. Sure did. Put them all in the east. And pretty soon, they're gonna push all the Slidell. Wait on it. Watch. Wait on it. Wait on it. Wait on it. Wait on it. Gonna push it to Slidell. They just waiting. See, y'all gotta understand. The clear people moved in they flip-flop from the city every few hundred years, or every 100 years maybe. So at one point, they moved y'all out, They moved black people out of the New Orleans area when they first come here. For the most part, they had the black people were still here, but they kind of like do these migration things. You know how they do, what, not migration, what they call them, gentrification. That's what they do. That's what they do. They gonna move them, slide there, watch. They want that land. Of course they want that land. It's a lot of listen. It's a lot of stuff going on. But let's get into the show, y'all. Oh yeah, smart cities are in effect. I told y'all the kids, that ones that we having now, they're gonna be the recipients of the smart city people. And you got to keep in mind too, they can't get rid of all of us, because if we leave, the culture leaves. Does that make sense? See, that's what was funny about the French when they came and got that land. See, the Spaniards, they hated us. They like, hey, we hate these Negroes. Let's exterminate all of them. But the French understood, nah, we can't do that, because these people are literal walking gold. Like, if we get rid of all of them, then that leaves us with nothing, because we have a special breed of Negroes here in this little part of America. You feel what I'm saying? Before it was America, but in this specific part, this is a different special type of breed than even the other ones, which all of them were. But these is different. And even to this day, the New Orleans people have a completely different culture from the other Black Americans amongst, for the most part, not all, for the most part, than amongst other Black Americans. Now, it's not to say that we was better. It's just that we was a bit different. And I'm not even, my lineage don't go back to New Orleans. Not on my mama's side. My lineage go back to Mississippi. So to be completely honest, I wouldn't have been in that environment either, to be completely honest. Now my daddy lineage, they go back to Florida and some in New Orleans, but I would have to dive deeper into that. But you know what I'm saying? Not the end of that. The French understood we can't get rid of all of them. We need them. So even with them gentrifying and moving blacks out, always remember they're gonna keep a nice chunk there, because without the Black Americans in New Orleans ain't New Orleans. See, they lie and tell y'all, oh, it's because of the French influence or the Spanish influence or the Haitian influence. Whole time they're not telling you the Haitians that came with them clear people running from the Black Haitians who ran them up out of there. So it wasn't the Black Haitians that came, but that's a whole nother story. There is no New Orleans without the niggas. You get it? So yeah, they're gonna try to get the riffraff up out of there, but for the most part, they need us to stay. So yeah, that's how it go. That's how it go. But y'all get the likes up on the video. We about to roll it out. Peggy about that shit. She about to work it like a black girl. Bout that ass open, make it bust her like a black girl. Did you see the conspiracy? Thank you, Talise, for the super chat. Did you see the conspiracy episode Jesse Ventura did on Katrina? The Army Corps engineers blew up the levees. They definitely did that. I didn't see that episode from him, but I know for a fact they did that. I know for, like, it's not even, yeah, that definitely happened. So I know. Thank y'all so much for the super chat. Let's get into the show. So let's start off with Claressa Shields. Daggerissa done got caught up, y'all. Yes, she did. Daggerissa done got caught up. And this is what I don't understand. You know, if you're going to be one of the top tiers in any sector of these folks stuff, even though it really belongs to us, but the one that they run, you got to cross your I's. Did I say cross my eyes? You got to cross your T's and dot all your I's, okay? You can't be out here getting caught slacking. You gotta, like our parents used to tell us growing up, you have to be better than the rest. Okay? Now, Claressa probably was out there, heavy Timbs. I blame the Timbs. I blame the heavy Timbs and the heavy coats. Y'all want to go partying, woo, woo, woo. They say they done tested her and they got marriage a winner all up in the system. And that was from the oral test. So that tell me she probably was just smoking the night before. They ain't even pull the blood, girl. They didn't even make her pee. They did an oral test and found out she had them tested positive for the ganja. Now, this is my thing. I don't think that ganja is wrong. It don't even help an athlete. It actually hurts them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. But they do that just to keep us down, because they know black people, you know, we really the most we're the most people who indulge in the ganja. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they done caught her and they done suspended her. But I just feel like that was not smart of her to do that, knowing you got a Netflix movie out, you whipping ass. Don't give them nothing. Don't give them nothing. Nigga said Remy told. You think Remy called the people and said she saw him smoking? Girl, she probably did. I ain't gonna lie. If I was Remy, I would have told too. Fuck all that. Sure would have. If I was Remy, I would have told them too. Yeah, I called them. Yeah. Yeah, I told you I'd have been bitter. Damn sure would have called them. Check her. I just seen her smoking weed. Check her. When she come in today, give her a drug test. Look. Send her the pictures. Check her. Look. I send them anonymous. Look. When she come in today for practice, check her for weed. Here go the pictures. Don't say I told you. Remy, I ain't mad at you, Rim. I ain't mad. I would have did that too. She was shining too bright. She was shining too bright. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You got my husband and you shining. Calling the people. Yeah, she was smoking. And I think that I got the pictures here. Look at them. Sure would have. But anyway, Claressa Shields, it says suspended in Michigan after testing positive marijuana. She denies ever smoking. I can't defend a lie. So is you what, you had a brownie or something? It says the Michigan Unarmed Combat Commission suspended Claressa Shields from competing in the state after an oral fluid sample taken after she must have ate a brownie or something like that. After the fight on February 2nd showed the presence of marijuana, which is banned in competition by, I can't see without the ban, with the banner on there, by the World Anti-Doping Agency. And again, this is why you know it's a bunch of BS. Marijuana it slows you down. It don't even wake you up. Now, unless somebody gave her edible and she know, like I don't. She says she ain't smoking the ganja though. I don't know. Let me see. She got something else. She responded. And she says when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. Girl, black people stay doing it. I'm not saying Claressa, I ain't saying Dagarissa really did it, but I ain't gonna lie. I've been noticed this about black people. Whenever we get caught on some shit, that be the first thing we say. See, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. Black people, why do we do that? Girl, just take the leg. Now, I'm not saying she smoked because I don't know if she smoked, but whenever I see people say that, I automatically be like, all right, now there you go. Look, and she said when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. She said, on my soul, can't nobody tarnish my image. It's a temporary suspension till I go to trial, but it's very small amount of marijuana. So do you have it or did you have it or no? I'm not suspended from boxing. I'm not stripped of my titles. I'm just waiting. Also, I can't defend a lie. Do your research. So I'm confused. I'm of confusion at this point. She says it's a temporary suspension till I go to trial for this very small amount of marijuana. So did you have the weed or no? Remy snuck that in the food. I believe it. I sure do. Matter of fact, Dagarissa, if I was you, I go investigate it. And if it lead back to her knocking her shit. But she admits that there was a small amount. I don't know. I don't know. Dagarissa, I ain't gonna lie, is looking a bit grim for you, fat. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know. You confuse me. I'm just a bit confused. That's all. She said she's never smoked, but she had a little bit on her or something like that. I don't know, girl. Just do your own investigation. Take them Timbs off. I think the Timbs too. I think when the niggas in New York from New York put the Timbs on, I think it make them want to go do some stuff like that. Like, run from the police or, smoke some weed or something. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I ain't never wore them, so maybe y'all could tell me. But nevertheless, girl, we rooting for you, fat. We rooting for you. Yes, we is. We rooting. Hopefully you could get past this. Don't let them take your bells, fat. And listen, if you did have a small amount, don't you have it no more. Okay? Don't you have no more ganja on you. Please. Don't have no more ganja on them. She said it activate them. It might do. It might give them superpowers. You know what I'm saying? They didn't take her belt. She said they didn't take her belt. They said they didn't take the belt. She said they're going to trial. for a small amount. Now that kind of threw me, but we gonna go with the move. So we gonna back Dagarissa. We like Dagarissa. You know what I'm saying? We like her over here, so we gonna back her. We just trying to tell her tread light. Don't you be around here with no more now, please. Cause listen, next time they catch you shining too bright, they gonna take everything from you. Please, girl, don't even have it around you. Take the Timbs off. That's what it is. Put some flip flops on. If she put flip flops on, she ain't gonna want to smoke. Facts. If she take the heavy boots off and put the flip flops on everything I love, she'll never think about marijuana again. Put a heel on or something. That'll do. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's, it might be the influence from the Tim. So y'all keep in the prayers. Don't clog the line up, but just keep in your prayers if you can. Dagarissa, keep in your prayers. Shout out to Dagarissa. Y'all know that's my girl. I like Dagarissa, and I'm scared of her. So there's that. Don't want fight her. Don't want no smoke. Girl, y'all is crazy on this internet. Don't want no smoke. So yeah, we backing Dagarissa. You know what I'm saying? We backing her over here. Because we afraid.
Look them in the eye. Come on, hold your face up. Look at him. Let them see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again.
Giving you the ID, I showed it to you.
So what?
I showed you the ID.
You do what?
I showed you the ID.
Could you let me see the ID again? Huh?
No.
No? Will someone else ask him for the ID? Will you ask him for it? He won't let me see it again. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. They didn't see it.
Them people tell them put me down, Rissa. Dagarissa, tell them put me down to be a witness. When they call me on the stand, they're going to say, have you ever seen Dagarissa and Pap put on Timbs and smoke any marijuana? I'm going to say, I didn't say it. I've been knowing it for 30 years and I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I don't even wear glasses, so I don't know what you're saying. I didn't say it. I've never seen it. As a matter of fact, I've never seen it because I didn't say it. Call me. Dagarissa, tell them call me. I'm gonna come testify for you, Fat. On everything I love, I'm coming testify. Gots to know that. Now we got to move on. Hold on, let me give y'all another little break because I gotta go get one more thing.
Will somebody please deport me? Yeah, I need deported. Please deport me back home to my Father who art in heaven. Yeah, I want to be deported. Handcuff me and send me away to the Father. Cause there's so much going on this earth. It gets to me sometimes. Yeah, and in these times, I gotta remind myself of my beautiful qualities to help me keep on pressing. Such as, I am beautiful on the inside and out. I am unique. I am real and authentic. Yeah, I'm not like everybody else, cause I'm me, and that's alright. I am lovable, I am loving, and I am loved. Yeah, I am healthy, and I am wealthy. So until my Father called me home, I guess I can't be deported, but I'm gonna be imported right here, right now, and enjoy my day, and I hope you do too. Peace.
All right, we back. All right, so I want to move into Tia and Tamara's situation. Y'all, I hope y'all like the video. Please like the video. Let's get it in the algorithm. So Tia and Tamara, let me get her up here. Let me get them up here. Hold on. We gotta talk. Can we talk? We got to talk. You got to know that. Now, love, you got to know that. Now, so Tia and Tamara, we all know her from Sister, and talking about a two-way twister, shaking up the family tree with sibling synchronicity. Put a one in the chat if you used to watch it, girl. I used to be down there every day, girl. What you saying? Girl, knew the whole song, but I used to study theme songs, so that's different. I used to study theme songs I didn't even like. For shows I didn't even watch, but I used to watch it. I never not watched it. Sister was the shiz not e. Do you hear me? Girl, you couldn't stop me from watching it. So let's get into it. Because I'm going somewhere. Okay? Now, Tia and Tamara came into our lives and we just thought they was light-skinned. Let's start there first. Put a 3 in the chat if you agree. When Tia and Tamara came into our lives, we just thought they was light-skinned. We just thought they was light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? We noticed they had thick hair, long hair, but it was kind of like, but you know, we got light-skinned girls with, you know, whatever. We just thought they was light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? But it turns out Tia and Tamara will show us over a period of time that not only are they not just light-skinned, that they are actually different people. And we couldn't understand why Tia, well, I always thought Tia was prettier to me. And they both looked the same, but Tia had a different swag on her than Tamara had. Okay. Tia, her swag kind of, even when they would dress up, like, let me show you, because I need to paint the picture. Tia swag always gave us light-skinned girl. You feel what I'm saying? And Tamara swag always gave us, now mind you, we still don't know that they half and half. So Tamara swag kind of gave us, like, you know, reserved, you know, boom, boom. But then when I found out that Tia and Tamara got a clear daddy, listen to me and listen to me good. Shout out to Candace Owens. Shout out. When I found out that they had a clear daddy and a black ass mama, I said, now hold up. I said, I know somebody lying to me.
Survival. I hear somebody lie. Smells like somebody lied.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Now, let's start with the mama first, because it ain't going to take us long to get on the mom. First of all, beautiful lady. But pulling this photo today made me look at her, right? And I'm squinting my eyes, right? And I said, the ancestors tapped me on the shoulders with the 3 taps. And y'all want to know what they said?
He ain't even from Ekane.
Yes, they did. The ancestors hit me with the 3 taps. Okay? I didn't say it. The ancestors hit me with the 3 taps and told me she ain't even from Acorn. So I said, well, hold up. Skirt. Throw a whole monkey wrench in it. Okay? Throw a whole monkey wrench in it. Now, Tia and Tamara got a black ass mama. Hold on. And an orange juice daddy. And shout out to Candace Owens, who happens to be related to guess whose husband? Put it in the chat. Guess who he related to? Put it in the chat. The one y'all know, because we talked about it over here. Oh, yeah. There you go. Scammer's husband. So, remember, they've been tricking you by just using color. If you didn't know that was their daddy, you would have thought that they was just light-skinned, okay? Let's really be clear about that. And this is not to be divisive, because you know they're gonna say that anyway, but it is what it is. You have to understand in my opinion, the psyche of a person who's biracial, especially when they're in touch with both cultures, can, in my opinion, from what I've seen, it could be very confusing to a biracial person. It really, in my opinion, I'm not biracial, but if you're on here, you're biracial, help me out. It seems like, especially if you're in tune with both sides, it can be very confusing, which would be why Tia took more of the black side, get them up here, and Tamara took more of the clear side. Now, mind you, I've always said this. The biracial children have every right to claim both sides, one side or the other side. I don't think that us who are not biracial should tell a biracial person how they should identify. Black Americans have been doing this since the beginning of time. Oh, you got one drop of rule in a you black, you black. I was even offended because I was one of those people. I was even offended when Tiger Woods said he wasn't black. But now, as I've grown and I've understood this whole racial construct, I understood what he was saying, and he's right. He's not just black. He's biracial. He's Asian and he's black. And this is the same thing with Tia and Tamara. But it seemed like when it came down to what life they live, Tamara took the black side, and Tamara took the white side. Tia took the black side. Now, mind you, finding out her mama ain't even from Acorn, get her on here. Finding out her mama ain't even from Acorn, giving me cosplay tease. It's giving me cosplay tease. It's giving me cosplay tease. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Because, see, we didn't know. But again, y'all let everybody try on Black America like a costume anyways. So it is what it is. Neither here nor there. Why is this important? So Tamara goes and marry her husband. Let me get him on here. Did I get them? Did I get her and her husband? Yeah, I got him. So Tamara goes and marry her husband. Y'all know Tia married her husband, and you see where it got her. But Tamara goes and marry her husband, and this is her husband. Now, Black Americans have this thing where we just want to call everybody black. She's a black woman. She's a black woman. I can't believe this. She's a black woman. She's a black woman. She's a biracial woman. That's what she is. She's a biracial woman. We got to get used to the idea that a person who has a mixture, especially when it's two mixtures of race, we have to get used to the idea that these are biracial people. I get it. It's different. It's like, oh my God, how dare we? We've been taught all our lives that if they got one black or Negro in them, they got to be Negro. I told you that wasn't for you. That wasn't to identify you. That rule was never to identify you. It was to keep the white race pure. Hello? And we adopted it as if it was law. That's why it's called the one drop rule. Say it with me, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. A one drop rule. You get it? All right. Now, she married him, this clear man, who happens to be an anchor or something or whatever the case may be. I don't know. He be on the news. I don't watch the news. All right. So she marries this man, and I don't know why people are surprised. He has what we deem to think that he has racist ideas. Now, we don't know this to be a fact, but his recent comments he made, the Black Americans started looking at Tia like, Tia, get your cracker. Tia, you not gonna say nothing? Not Tia, Tamara, get him. Girl, get him. That's what the Black Americans is looking at Tamara after he said what he said, and we about to get into it. But the thing is because she's biracial, you don't know what her ideals are either. Okay? Now, let's get into what he said. So he does a post. They were talking about the whole thing with, I guess, allegedly Trump wanting a doggone make it to where, I don't know if this is even real, but I just heard through the grapevine that's what it was. Trump wanting to make it illegal for you to buy, well, you're not able to buy junk food and stuff on food stamps. And you know, just like they did when Michelle Obama, when Michael Michelle tried to do it, Americans go crazy, right? So he had something to say about the situation, and this is what he says. As a kid who grew up in a neighborhood grocery store since I was 5, that means they probably owned the grocery store. I can tell you how many times I saw people come in and buy crap food for their kids with food stamps, then open the wallet and use cash for liquor, beer, wine, and cigs. This is what he said. I didn't say it. Then there are those who would repeatedly buy a lemon or lime, get the change, walk out the door, throw them away, and do it again. until they had enough change to buy cigarettes or alcohol. As a kid, it pissed me off because there are some people who could really use the help, and then there are those or these others working the system. Okay? Bam. This is what he had to say. And as soon as he said that, here come all of the niggas. Here come all of the niggas.
Fuck you and your family, bitch!
Now, I found this. Let me get this picture back on here so we can look at him. I found this a bit. I was conflicted with this whole situation. And let me tell you why. Get him on here. First and foremost, in my head, I'm like, is he insinuating black people? And if he's insinuating black people, is he trying to say that it's us abusing the welfare system? This is what I'm thinking in my head. Then I started thinking about, well, he couldn't have been talking about black people, because the fact has always been that the clear people benefit from welfare benefits more than any other demographic. Hello? To this day. Right now. The clear people benefit the disproportionately more. Listen. Than any other race of people. Now, I said, well, if that's the case, maybe he's ignorant to that fact. Maybe, because they put it on TV, remember the welfare queen? They did that to brand the welfare person. But at the end of the day, we've never been the majority of the people on crack. I'm a crack girl. On welfare. As a matter of fact, it's harder for us to get on than anybody. Hell, I tried to get on and they gave me shit. I know everybody in here wish they could apply for food stamps, but you already know them people gonna turn you around. To this day, right now, the clear people are the most welfare recipients in America. Now, this was my thing. First of all, it doesn't surprise me if he's speaking about Black Americans because, I mean, he's an orange juice. Duh. And he's clear. I mean, it's on brand for me. It's on brand for me. It's not even surprising or shocking. It's no shock jock to me listening to a clear man, a clear rich man at that. If he's speaking about Black Americans, that way, that wouldn't shock me. Now, the other part that got me was, because again, my brain was going in 50 different ways. I said, well, he never said a color, so why would Black Americans automatically get offended? It kind of reminded me of, y'all remember how they'll say, oh, HIV, there's a stigma that HIV is connected to gay people, and that's not true. Y'all need to get rid of that stigma. But then every time you see a prep commercial, it's trans and gay people on the commercial. And I be scratching my head saying, but I thought y'all said this. Right. So it's the same situation with this. Black Americans are trying on the jacket that we run from. Like, I don't quite understand why we would jump out the window and just automatically get offended. I think it would have been better if we was like, oh, he must be talking about them clear people because they the ones getting it. Pretty Dash 3 says Tasha K covered this. He was responding to this white lady with no teeth. And that's another thing. If the clear people are benefited the most, thank you so much for that. Because I didn't see that video. If the clear people are benefiting the most from the welfare system, then could it possibly be that he's talking about the clear people? Have y'all ever been around the poor clears? Put a 1 in the chat if you ever been in the vicinity of the poor clears. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever. I have. It's the craziest thing you ever see. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever been in the vicinity of the poor clears. Let me tell you something. You think you live bad? Oh yeah. See. Now we on a whole nother subject. You think you live bad? Oh my God. Girl, when I was working at the restaurant, I was amongst all the poor clears. They called each other rednecks. It was weird. I thought it was a offensive term, but they was proud rednecks, girl. Listen to me and listen to me good. They be all strung out on meth. Not all of them, but I'm just saying what I saw when I was around there. And I used to be around there, okay? They used to be strung out on meth, alcoholic, down to the ground. Let's really talk about it. Let's really have a discussion. This is not all of them, but I'm talking about there's a large number of them. Rotten, alcoholic, fat, funky, sweating. Well, they don't sweat. You know what I mean? Alcohol. You think you living bad, at least in the hood. Listen, at least in the hood, when you you can live in the toughest, most disgusting conditions in your hood. But when you go inside that house, it's clean. When you step out the house, you look like you got something going on with yourself. Not everybody, but a large majority of the blacks in the hood have a different way of living in poverty than they do. Okay? The house be straight. They got furniture in there. They might have a new car out there, and it's crazy. They'll have a new car out there with a car note paying $50 in rent. Our hair stay done. Our clothes, we will buy $1,000 worth of clothes and be trying to get food stamps next week to feed the children. I'm saying all that to say it's possible he could have been talking about those people, because see, Black Americans don't understand that when you go around and amongst the poor clears, you get a whole different perspective of these clears. Because see, I'm one of those people. You thought that, oh, when you grew up, all the white people were rich, or they all did well, or they all have this white privilege, and they do. But you got to go around there and go see. Oh, girl, you got to go see. If y'all ever just go, you want to know what it. I'm trying to think what show I could tell you to look at. Look at I would say Beverly Hillbillies, but they had ran into some money. Y'all just you gotta go around there. You have to go around there. But I'm saying all that to say this. I didn't understand why Black Americans, number one, took the charge on this and was like, oh, he must be talking about us, number one. And then number two, I didn't understand why they looking at Tia to get her cracker. She's a half and half. The Gallaghers, yes. Not only the Gallaghers, let me tell you who else. It just dawned on me. The Gallaghers, Honey Boo Boo. There you go. Go search on TikTok Honey Boo Boo in a trailer and then come back. Yeah. Them type of the gypsy people, yeah, them too. That man, watch out. Moving on. I don't understand why no, Married with Children, he had a full-time job. They was kind of middle class, not Married with Children. You got to go look at the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. Shameless, yes. Honey Boo Boo, yeah, you got to go look at the bottom. Go look at the swamp people in Louisiana. Go look up the swamp folks. You gonna see them. Roseanne was a good depiction, even though he had a job, but still, it was a good depiction. But it get worse than Roseanne. It get worse than Roseanne. Roseanne actually looked. Now that I know what I know, Roseanne actually looks like she was middle class compared to the ones I done seen with my own two eyes. You feel me? So I don't know. I don't know. But neither here nor there. I don't understand why Black Americans are looking to Tia as if it would be impossible. First of all, she's married and so-called equally yoked with this man. They got something in common. And she's a half and half. You don't know what her mindset and her ideals are. We have to stop assuming because a person has black skin or swarthy skin or copper colored skin or any type of tan that they automatically align their views with you. The facts of the matter is a lot of times they do not, because a lot of times what you see with your eyes isn't really what it is, because guess what? They be having roots that go back to stuff that's way different from you. And listen, I believe this, and this is what I believe because I got to move on. I believe in my heart of hearts that a lot of clear people were mixed breeding or inbreeding with Black people in America, in Africa, and all over the globe. I believe how I say this. I believe they did that on purpose to create the biracial children. And I believe Well, I know for a fact that they used to put those people in the positions of power, you know, to rule over the niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's all your NAACPs and your Boule, and you know, that's all them. That's all of them biracial. All of them half and half. Frederick Douglass biracial. You know what I'm saying? All of them they put over. I believe they do this on purpose, though. I believe they do this on purpose. I do. But again, just because Tia's ideals seem to align, because we don't know these people. Yeah, J. Edgar Hoover is another one. Just because her ideals seem to align with us, because again, we don't know, and Tamara seemed not to, we can't automatically assume that this lady is, because y'all share a skin tone, that she has this, she thinks the way that you think. It's very possible that she took the side of her clear father. I just wanted to put that on there. And Black Americans, stop getting offended by everything. Girl, maybe I just have tough. I know I got tough skin. I be laughing. Sometimes when I get bored, I go Google old KKK rallies and stuff just to see the crazy shit they say. You know what I'm saying? It'd be hilarious. Like the one KKK dude, I told y'all this before. He said, you want them niggers around your white girls and your white children? They're going to be in the locker rooms. They're going to be all over. He said, one thing we know for sure, God didn't make that. God didn't plan for that. Two things in the world God never made. He said, a donkey and a mulatto. Boy, I fell out to the ground. I fell down when the man said that. I didn't even know I should have been offended because he really believed that. That man said two things God never made. A donkey and a mulatto. I said, I'll be damned. That's not funny. I'm not laughing. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm saying all that to say, I must have tough skin. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. I got tough skin. But listen, we got to stop getting offended. Let them clear say what they want. They on the way out the door now. Let them people say what they want to say. Girl, y'all, we got bigger fish to fry. You know what I mean? Let them people... And the biggest lesson we learning from this is know who your so-called black people is. You know what I'm saying? Know who your so-called black people is. And listen, I'm so glad you brought this up, Lorraine. Girl, I thought Dave Chappelle kind of cut that tension with a knife. Y'all love Tyrone Biggums. Remember the blind black KKK member? Y'all, I thought we passed that. And remember they told him he was black? Remember they told him he was black and he got mad because he been blind all that time, calling black people niggers, they're niggers. And then when they told him he was black, he was so mad that he was black that he separated from the clear people. Y'all, I thought I don't know. But anyway, start investigating these people who are around these people, and you'll see a lot. You'll just see it. It's just a 5-minute Google search. It is a 5-minute Google search to tell you why Tamara is married to a clear man who have those type of thoughts. That's all, y'all. We got to stop getting offended by all of this, girl. Let them people, girl. The new clears ain't even racist like the old clears. They soft, actually. They hella soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, the new clears, hella soft. See, the old clears, they turn it over in their grave. The forefathers, oh yeah, they turn it over. The new clears, they just be talking. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, the founding fathers probably scared because they understand how soft the new clears are. They feel like shit. If the Negroes get together, it's over. Probably why they bringing in robots and all of that. But I'm just saying, like, y'all stop getting offended by these folk, girl. Stop getting offended by these folk. Danica Tate, thank you for the super chat. He looked more like Kamala in the face, but hey, I didn't share it. I feel that he might be kin to her too. You know, they be doing a lot of cross references, if you know what I mean. You get it? Yeah, you never know. Thank you, Danica. Tisha, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Talise, thank you for the super chat. Where's the racist statement though? Well, if you peel back the layers, I ain't gonna do it because they already say I'm racist, so I ain't gonna do it. You get it. You get it though, Talise. Just anticipate. Thank you for the super chat. Have you read this book from Manning Johnson? No. What it's about? But if you send me the link to get it and tell me what it's about, I might pull up on it. You know, I've been reading a lot lately. I've been reading a lot lately. So we got to move on, girl. Let Tia and Tamara get them on here. Let Tia and Tamara, girl, do what they doing, girl. You know, I mean, it is what it is. Let's move on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. I talk too much, bro. I shouldn't be 50 minutes in the show, 55 minutes in the show, and we only cover 2 topics. This is a shame. Oh, I gotta speed this up. I'm doing the most now. I'm doing the most. Let's move on. That's why I can't never get, you know what I mean? I gotta stop. Like, for real, all jokes. I gotta start just saying what I gotta say and move on. All right, but I'm too long-winded. That's me. I just get to telling stories and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I get to talking about me. I don't know how I be getting none of this, but you know, not the here nor there. All right, so we got Tamara off the list, and we got who else? Claressa. We got her off the list. All right, now really quickly, I went and pulled this video because this was very important to watch. Y'all remember we talked about it yesterday, the black woman who left her kids inside of a house for like 5 years straight alone. She's been arrested, and as she should. They said the children was so unkept, it was unreal. I kind of looked more into it yesterday when we were talking about the girl who was twerking at the doggone house while her children wasn't even laid to rest yet. But yet and still, we had people like Super Sit over there on Neighborhood Talk talking about, oh, you would hate us in New Orleans. Listen, New Orleans, let me make this clear too. Yes, New Orleans celebrates life. Yes, we do. And the repast gonna be lit. Got to know that. But we don't do that shit before the body and the people is in the grave, girl. We don't do that. We don't do that. We not up twerking 48 hours after we found out our children died. We don't do that. That was so misinformed. I hate that word. That was so misinformed for her to say that under that thing. And all them people liking her. See, this is why I love y'all from New Orleans. We do not celebrate prior to putting the body in the ground. We don't. It's a whole process. It's a whole process. By the time you get to the funeral and the repast, you're already either at the cusp of the grieving process, or you're already past the worst, what you think to be the worst part of it. But you give that respect to them people, whoever it is. You don't just the next 48 hours, 72 hours, you out there twerking. That we don't do that in New Orleans. That's a lie. Super Sin is wrong for saying that. She wrong for saying that. That is not true at all. Niggas ain't having no parties before. We ain't even put the body in the ground yet. Are you crazy? Are you dumb? I was so mad when she said that. And people who don't know, who only see us second line, really think that that's true. New Orleans people do not celebrate after they find out, especially something as tragic as your children, unfortunately, freezing in a car. And that's a lie. That's a lie. So neither here nor there. I went over there to get more on this story because I needed to see what was going on. Now I'm gonna show y'all this video. They say the girl was sleeping on pizza boxes. They said the house was so disgusting. I got the video right here. Y'all take a look at this dog, what the people found. Oh, and by the way, they have given her $250 million bail. Put a pin in that because I got something to say about that.
3 children were found living alone in deplorable conditions after discovering their mother had abandoned them for years. Our Victor Williams is following the story for us tonight. Victor, we're learning that mother has been arrested. What else can you tell us?
Yeah, that's right. The mother has been arrested, Pam, but we're told that these kids were actually inside of this house for years, at least since 2021. This is the house behind me that has that orange sticker right there on the window. But we're told these kids were only 12, 13, and 15. Now, authorities, they said that the mom would drop off food from time to time, but she's a 34-year-old woman that's now being held at the Oakland County Jail, with a case now being turned over to the prosecutor for review. We are expecting charges to come in the next few days or so, but the only reason authorities ever stepped in the first place was because the landlord actually called 911. He contacted deputies after not hearing from the mother since about December, and that's what started this welfare check. Take a look at some of this video from inside of the place. We're told that the house was just so unsanitary that evidence techs, they had to wear hazmat suits in order to investigate. Now we're talking about piles of garbage in rooms as high as 4 feet tall, human feces overflowing in the toilet, and then also the bathtubs. Apparently they were living on that food that people would bring nearby. Even also strangers would sometimes bring that food up to the door. Now also we are being told that the mother had not spoken to the 2 girls that were in there for years, but she would go and actually speak to the son from time to time. The kids were not in school. They actually spent their entire time at the home watching TV and then playing video games. The conditions in the house were so bad that the kids had to sleep on the floor, the boy had a mattress, and the girls had to sleep on pizza boxes. So we're actually going to go and hear from Sheriff Michael Bouchard on what these kids are now having to go through, as well as what they now have to bounce back from.
Our first focus is in trying to make sure these kids get what they need to begin the process of moving forward. The second very important part of this is, how did 3 kids fall through the cracks so terribly? How did the community, relatives, the schools, no one knew to reach out to us? How did that happen? And so that's going to be a big part of what I've already directed our investigations to figure out.
Now, while all of this was going on inside of the house, we're told that they ended up finding the mother at a different location.
All right, so it's so much layered here. I saw on this guy's channel, I think it's Carlos King, he said that he showed a video. The mama was out there doing a food drive, and her kids was living in those conditions. She belongs under the jail, and she belongs in hell. Let me say this, it's so layered. Everybody failed them kids. The school failed them. The mama is the nucleus of failure for these children, but the school failed them as well. Family failed them. Community, the neighbors failed them. Everybody around, the police, the landlord, everybody failed these kids. But the source of the failure comes from the mother, because she literally left them kids in that house for 5 whole years. I saw somewhere, the father, wherever he had to, he failed him. I saw somewhere that somebody said that the boy would come out the house from time to time to check the mailbox, but that's it. So you mean to tell me, as a neighbor, because I'm nosy, I know what's going. Matter of fact, I just think the people who own the house across the street from me, well, it was a girl. She moved out, but I think this is just how nosy I am about my neighbors. It was a young black girl. She was living across the street, and she lived by herself, a big old house. And baby, all of a sudden she moved out, and some nigga came in and cleaned it up and rented it to some clear people. And I just noticed the other day, I ain't seen their cars in a while, so I'm thinking they done moved out. That's how nosy I am. That's a community. Even if you don't say nothing to the person, you pay attention to the cars that be, you know what I mean? So you mean to tell me none of the neighbors seen her there and then stopped seeing her, or none of the neighbors seen that she had kids and then they never seen them again? Like, yes, I'm a nosy neighbor. Oh, I'm a proud girl. I might be speculating, but I feel like from what I see, yay. I know all my neighbors. They don't know me though. Well, they might be. I hope they nosy like me. I really hope, because God forbid they start seeing and I ain't coming in my house. Maybe they could kick down the door and be like, "What the? Is you good? Ho, is you cool?" I'm the nosy neighbor. Are you damn right? I'm nosy. I ain't gonna say nothing. How you doing? All right. But then after you leave, I'm gonna be saying, "Oh, now who that is? Who that is? Oh, that must be somebody new." Type T's. But anyway, the community, the schools, how did they go 5 whole years not going to school and nobody say nothing? That's a whole nother thing. But the source of the failure comes from the mother. I don't know what the situation is with the father, but simply because he wasn't there, unless he's in prison, even still, that's still a source of failure. I think the part that got me was when they gave the lady $250 million bonds. The majority of, the neighborhood talk in the shade room have the dumbest people on earth. If you ever want to see some idiots, go to the comment section of the neighborhood talk in the shade room. That's the dumbest blacks ever walked the earth. That's the dumbest blacks ever walked the earth. And some of them bots, but you know what I'm saying. But anyway, the first thing flooded through the comments was, oh, they giving her $250 million, but they let that clear lady who was breaking them baby bones out on bail. So are you saying that the woman who left her 3 kids in the house for 5 years should be let out on bail because the white woman was? Is that where we're going with this? Fuck the kids, but I already know that because nobody don't care about most people don't care about their kids. That generation, they don't give a damn about their kids. So are they implying that because the clear lady got out on bond, that she should get out on bond? I was hoping it was the other way around, but I don't think that was because nobody ever even mentioned it. They both should be held on $250 million bond. They both should be, but to say, to deflect from all of this you just seen and all you worried about is what the clear woman got in a whole nother state, then from with this, whoever the judge is in that state is an excellent judge. She should not be out on nobody's streets ever again. Ever again. We got to do better as a people. I'm so glad them kids got help, but I ain't gonna lie. They said a boy 15, the girl 13, and I think one like 11 or 12 or something like that. I might be wrong on the age. Mentally, them kids gonna grow up to be, unfortunately, they'll never be normal kids. They'll never be normal kids, unfortunately. For the most part. Living in them conditions, oh my God. God bless these kids. The kids don't deserve this. I just want us to switch our mindset. Stop focusing on racism so much. I mean, we always got to keep our eye on it. But certain things, we got to start holding ourselves accountable. That was disgusting, and she needs to never, ever get out of jail again. And if you ask me, she probably was laid up with a nigga. She probably was laid up with a nigga who probably told her, I don't want to be bothered with all them churn. Or maybe she just didn't want to be bothered with all her churn and left them damn kids over there sending DoorDash and Instacart and all that stuff, not giving a damn what was happening. That's just my guess. Because I know I've seen these type of women before. Dumbest people on earth is at the neighborhood talk in the shade room. On my mama. Let's move on. So, all right, we got to move on to, girl, let's go get Jasmine. No, let's go get Kai. Let's get him out the way. So apparently, y'all know Kai Sinat. First of all, I heard they had a flood in Detroit. Where my Detroit people at? Is y'all cool? Is y'all okay? Girl, I heard y'all had a flood and it froze. Detroit, tap in. Is y'all all right? Who on here from Detroit? I'm trying to check on y'all, girl. They said y'all had a whole look.
A water main break caused this surreal scene of cars trapped in ice in southwest Detroit. And now nearly 300 people may have to spend weeks in hotels as the city cleans up their neighborhood. A massive 100-year-old steel pipe ruptured around 2 a.m. on Monday, when temperatures were already well below freezing. We're talking 21 degrees. More than 250 homes were either flooded or lost power, and residents had to be rescued by boats. City officials called it one of the worst water main breaks in recent history.
If you're on here from Detroit or in that area, my thoughts go out and prayers go out to you, bro. How it flood and then it freeze? Y'all saw them cars underwater frozen though? I ain't gonna lie. The hurricane person in me wanted to, this is so bad. I don't know why I'm like this, but I was just thinking, like, if I was from Detroit and I saw it was flooding, and I wanted a new car or to get out my car, no, I probably go park my car down there so it can flood. I'm just saying, but no. Shout out to Detroit, bro. Make sure y'all check on y'all people in Detroit. I don't think I have no people in Detroit that I know of. You know what I mean? But shout out to y'all in Detroit. Be really, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Sipping the hot tea with D. Hey, boo. Hey, beautiful. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, and she says, boo, we needed this. Can't wait for you to go full time. You to go. Love you down to the ground. Thank you so much. I can't wait neither, girl. I'm so tired. I can't wait. It's June, girl. June. I'll be full time. Y'all have me forever. Well, I don't know about forever, but y'all have me. Thank you, sipping the tea. Special K, thank you for the super chat. Give Sister Vu some likes, y'all. She cooking today. Yeah, like the video. Y'all be acting like I asked for y'all firstborn child. Get the likes up on the video. I'm gonna start grabbing y'all. Yeah, this gonna be y'all.
Yeah. Hey, you get your fucking hands off me.
Girl, y'all better get them likes on here, girl. Dimple Pop, thank you for the super chat. Here in Michigan, the schools don't check if you go to school. Oh shit, they be paying kids just to go. My kid just got offered $2,000 for perfect. What? Damn. $2,000 for perfect attendance? They desperate, huh? Again, too, schools is a state per state thing. Because I think I'm thinking about Georgia and maybe Louisiana, where they call you. They will call you. I know in Louisiana for sure, they will come to your house if your child don't go to school. I'm just saying, but thank you, Dimple Pop, for that. So let's get into this real quick. The boy, DashaeFrost, who disrespected the girl by saying he wanted to do whatever. It got my video age restricted yesterday. I'm sorry, but I ain't tripping. Anyways, the girl brother who checked him. Remember we talking about the streamer? He was with the girl Ekane, and they were doing pranks on people by saying he was gonna do horrible things, SH, to women in the doggone mall, and the brother checked him. He came out on TikTok, and this is what he had to say.
For real, I really don't know why y'all acting like I'm fake. Y'all thinking I'm a fake person. Y'all thinking I'm a troll page. I'm very much real. Yeah, and the response is very much coming very soon. Promise you, I'm just trying to learn how to work this TikTok shit. That's just.
So that's the boy. I had found his TikTok. He said that it was real. I believed it was real too. I didn't think it was a skit, but I guess people were questioning if it was a skit. Now, the boy Dashae, he has something to say regarding the matter. Let's get into it.
So this girl is 20 years old. My cousin, she works at the same Target, at that same Target, and she told me that girl is 20 years old. Okay. She's 20 years old. I don't know where this whole thing was saying that she was 14 or 15 or 11 or something the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But my main thing was I just wanted to be sorry though for her and just being her for her family. That's really what her hearing that, her having to, because you don't know people's stories and people's backstories on anything they go through. People go through a lot of, trauma, whatever, and that's just my fault trying to think content first in certain situations. Some people are cool. Some people are cool with all jokes and public pranks. Some people aren't, and some people don't want to deal with that. So that's my fault trying to do that, and I.
People accused that were saying that the girl who he pranked was 14 or 15 years old, and he was on here saying that that's not true. His cousin worked at that Target, and the girl 20 years old. That's not. It doesn't. I get it, but it don't matter. What he did was disgusting. It was disgusting, and it could get. It's no different from how that little girl who used to go around acting like she won't fight people. Somebody gonna really pop one of y'all. Somebody really gonna pop one of y'all. For real. Y'all playing for this internet stuff. Everybody not playing. It ain't gonna stop till they start popping these people. It ain't gonna stop till they start popping these people. So he defended that, and then Kai Cenat tried to talk to him, child. Kai, I don't even know if the education system has failed a lot of our people. You know what I'm saying? And Kai's a Haitian cosplaying, but still, better yet Haitian. And when he be talking, I be holding my head to the side. I be having to cock my head to the side to see what it is he's saying. Even though I hear the words, somehow I still be of confusion in some parts in what he be saying. So he's gonna get on here and tell him that he don't think that he should be into the girl content. He was like, see, the problem is you think all you need to do is the girl content. You don't have to do the girl content because the girl content be girl contenting and the girl content. And I'm sitting here saying, wait, what? Like, I was confused. Y'all listen to him.
Really real, you know? You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be 100% real. You think that, regardless of the fact that what just happened in the clip and shit like that, but you think that girl content always gotta be a thing. You feel me? Like no cap, bro. Like from that clip alone, whether it was a prank or not, if I'm being honest, from an outside perspective, and somebody to be able to tell you what's real, that shit is crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Although, how from your perspective, how may you want to see it and shit like that, nigga? No, fuck all of that shit. Here's my theory on it, right, nigga? People already put you in a narrative of thinking that you be doing like shit with bitches and be getting sexual and shit and all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? So when they see you with a girl, they gonna put you in that narrative. And it's up to you if you want to be putting, if you want to keep doing the girl content shit and shit like that, if that's what you want Dashae to be known for, if that's what you want to be known for, nigga, that's what you're gonna be known for. But bro, the shit with bitches and the girl content and shit don't gotta be done, bro. All that shit is not necessary. That shit not necessary, bro. Like, if I'm being honest, it make you look like a fucking weirdo. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel
like you're really real. You know.
All right, yeah, that's what it was given to me, Medusa. Stay away from the girl content because it make you look like a weirdo. And you could get in trouble. Not don't be a weirdo and disrespectful to women for content. Is stay away from the girl content. Now, see, if he go playing with real men, somebody gonna really pop him. Yeah. Kai is a different breed. The blind leading the blind, huh? But I'm saying all that to say this. They banned, well, I think he's suspended from Twitch. I don't think he's banned from Twitch. He is suspended from Twitch from what I'm hearing. I don't know it to be a fact. But these people are unapologetic about being degenerate, and it's a problem. It's an absolute problem that these people can be unapologetic about being degenerate. And let me tell you why I say that. Because at the end of the day, what he did was disgusting and it was wrong. Nobody's talking about that. Everybody's talking about everything surrounding that, but nobody's addressing that. Oh, yeah, it makes you look like a weirdo because they think you're a weirdo because you do girl content. That ain't got nothing to do with girl content. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And the girl Ekane, she just as bad. She had did a live saying y'all can't cancel her. I'm gonna find it. Let me see if I get it. I think I got it. Hold on. She did a live saying y'all can't cancel me, so stop it. Boom, boom, boom. Don't even try it. Y'all weak sauce with the canceling. Oh, I'm talking about heads huge. Do you hear me? Big old heads. It's like almost like they feel untouchable. It's almost like they feel and this is the problem. In the real world, you can get touched. And I'm not even talking about canceling part. I'm just saying like in the mindset, but this is what happened when you shield your children from everything. I tell y'all all the time, black people, start letting your children go outside again. Let them get on the bike, fall off the bike and scrape their knee, fall out the tree and break their leg. You know what I'm saying? They have to, all those things shape a human, especially a black person, into understanding that, hey, everything ain't peaches and cream. Everything ain't peaches and cream. Like, it's gonna be sometimes you're gonna do some stuff and it's gonna have consequences and it's going to hurt. Like, I don't understand this. Look.
Cancel, y'all can cancel the shit. Sorry, y'all tried it before. Didn't work. Honestly, y'all have been really whack at canceling lately. Like, y'all call anything cancel. Nobody can cancel nobody unless they cancel themselves, sister. That's what you always got to know. If you want to be an influencer in this world and you are raunchy and just you're probably at some point going to get canceled. And everybody ain't going to like you. But it's up to you to keep going, honey. Because once you let people stop you, you stop posting because you're embarrassed, or you stop posting because the comments, you canceling yourself. You're a dummy. Keep posting and keep going. Fuck these people. But then again, a lot of people don't know how to decipher between real world and social media, so they think everything on social media is real life. Y'all remember when I got canceled in 2022? And I had thought it was going into the real world. I had ordered some food, and they had put cheese on a damn pancake or some shit. I think I ordered something from Five Guys or some shit. And I didn't know the type of burger or whatever it was. It came like that. So I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I was overthinking. I was like, they did this because they see my name on the receipt. Like, they really don't fuck with me in real life. I was scared to go to Walmart. I was scared to go to Meijer. And I finally left my house, and everybody still was coming up to me saying they love me. You got to realize social media hate is never going to be shown in real life. Like, people don't do that shit in real life, you know? So yeah, it's just a vibe. You just gotta keep going. You just gotta keep going.
Y'all, she said y'all can't cancel her, and plus y'all be fake canceling. I don't watch the little girl to cancel her. I remember reporting on her. Somebody said she talked about how she light skinned. I remember reporting on her. I don't know these churn, but I do remember that story because I reported on it over here. But ultimately, it's the audacity for me. It's the level of audacity for me. Now the brother who checked the boy, Dashae, is that his name? He ended up kind of like replaying what she said about him, basically making it seem like the brother was in the wrong for checking the boy for being disrespectful to his sister, saying, well, damn, what he wanted after we said we sorry. Like, dang, look. Oh, they removed the sound. They removed the sound. But I could just tell you what she was saying, because I saw it on his TikTok, but I could still hear it. But they removed the sound. Basically, what she was saying was, oh, well, I don't see the big deal. Like, old boy was ODing. Like, it ain't that big of a deal. It was just a prank. Like, we know it was going to go like that. He need to stop tripping. Niggas just trying to get clout. He just trying to get clout off of us. That's why he did that. Like, crazy. Crazy. I told y'all, clout is the new currency. They don't need money no more. That's why they're getting rid of all the old billionaires and millionaires. They about to pay the new churn with clout. Disgusting. They removed the sound. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Maybe I'm done talking about it. Now let's move on. We got to get to Jasmine. They say Jasmine. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. We got to get to Jasmine Crocket, y'all. So do you guys, let's go move to that real quickly. So you guys are aware about the DOGE fund, right? Or the DOGE thing happening with Trump and Elon. Hold on. So Trump and Elon put together this thing called DOGE, and what it does is it goes into all of those DEI, USAID, USAID things that was taking a lot of money from the American people, and it was putting it in the pockets of these big wigs under the lies and guise and pretenses that hey, we just trying to help poor people in other countries, or we're just trying to help poor people in it. And I see this clear man on TikTok, and he was like, I never would understand the mindset of Black Americans. He said, because if I was a Black American and I looked around my neighborhood and I looked at my schools and I looked at all of this, and I see that I'm living in poor conditions, but then I see America give billions to Ukraine and then billions. He said that would infuriate me. He was like, and I'm not trying to be, mean or anything. He was like, but I just don't understand. They got us under mind control, Mr. Clear Man. They got us under mind control. But I done told y'all about Jasmine. See, y'all gonna learn. I told y'all, Black people love performative BS. We love us a good a good performance. Hold on. Black people love us a good performance, and we know it. So boom, this what happened. So Jasmine, they going in finding all this money. that they were misappropriating, and after finding all these millions and billions of dollars, somebody said trillions, I can't really say, but millions and billions of dollars, somebody made the gesture that, hey, we should give, since we finding all this money, we should give $5,000 to the American people. So that means every one of us will receive a check for $5,000, because technically it is our money, because they've been overtaxing us. They've been overdoing, like, you know what I mean? Or all our insurance and taxes done went up. So somebody was like, yo, we should give the American people $5,000. Trump was like, I like the idea of that. That actually makes sense. Jasmine Crocket disagrees. She said, we not into just handing out money or giving handouts. And then she goes into why she believes so. She also said that $5,000 ain't going to be nothing for us. So why do we need it? And my thing is shut your ugly ass up, Jasmine. Bitch, I need it. I need my $5. I don't care if they was giving us $5. It's my money, and I want it now. Yay. I couldn't believe I could believe it. But a lot of black people are just like, whoa, like we wasn't expecting this from Jasmine. Welcome to the party. You're late. I keep telling y'all, they put these figureheads in front of you to make it seem like it's one thing, but it's not. Let's get into what my girl Jasmine had to say.
We are not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you.
Now, President Trump says he likes the idea of giving some of the savings from DOGE back to Americans as kind of a dividend. Would you support that?
Listen, he's just telling a lie. He's not the one that had anything to do with the $1,200 refunds that people had during the midst of COVID that was done by a Democratic House and Democratic Senate. Right now, what they're going to do is say, hey, we want to give you a refund, but Congress won't let us, because they already know that there's just no money for that. The only reason that those refunds came before was because we were living in different times. This was a time in which hopefully we won't ever go through again. We had a once in a lifetime pandemic. The bad part is that I don't know if it's once in a lifetime, because we know that Ebola unfortunately was detected right here in New York here recently. And if we continue down this road of getting rid of scientists or deciding that we don't want to rely on experts as it relates to what they're telling us to do, or we don't want to deal with vaccines and medicine in this country, then we may be facing not only our next pandemic, but our next 2, 3, or 4 pandemics because of their incompetence.
Girl, Jasmine just gave us a whole word salad buffet. Girl, what? What does the $1,200 they got during COVID? What does the pandemic? What does any of that have to do with the $5,000 they talking about giving to the American people? I need to see, somebody help me out. That girl went down a whole diatribe. Listen, this girl done went down a whole diatribe talking loud and ain't saying nothing. What does any of that have to do? This is a real question. What does any of that have to do with them wanting to give the American people 5,000 of them things? That's exactly what it is, B-Dub. Fear mongering. See, the party on the left are masters at fear mongering. That's how they get us to literally champion everything that goes against our own best interest. That is the one thing that they do. That is the one thing that they are masters of. Fear mongering. Because what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Bitch, I don't give a damn about them $1,200. I don't care. They talking about giving $5,000 back, because it ain't like we getting a handout. Because we've all paid more than $5,000 in taxes and insurance the last 4 years. That has absolutely zero to do with $5,000 being given to us today. And you know what's worse? It's not even that she's doing it. That, again, the neighborhood talking, the shade room, them some slow ones, but they will side with her And people will really think that, oh, she's right. Don't take it. Because if you take it, they're going to kill all the black people. Don't you take that money, you old fool. You take that money, you fool. You going to get us all caught in trouble. Harriet done did a lot of work. But I know I deserve the freedom, but I'm scared. Don't you go around there messing with them white folk. We've been doing good around here. You go around there messing with them white folk, they gonna come over here just like disturbing the bees nest. Leave them white folk alone. Don't you go around there, Billy George. Billy George. Now listen to what I'm telling you. Now I'm not making this up. I'm telling you what I know from experience now, Billy George. Don't you go around there messing with them white folk. Please. We live good right here. We mind our business, keep our head down. Don't you go around there. My girl say $5,000 ain't gonna do nothing for the American people, but I'm still trying to figure out what that got to do with you, bitch. I don't care. $5,000 don't even pinch me, bitch. I want it. The fuck? The fuck? Like, are we okay? How is you cool? I never liked the bitch from the jump. I never liked her from the gate. But I keep telling y'all gotta move past the performance. I love a good performance. I am a performance girl. Listen, I love a good performance, but I'm able to see through it and move it aside to see what's really going on. I get it. Y'all love seeing her curse out clear people in Congress. I'm here for it. But is she really for the American people? Or is she just a caricature of a so-called Black American woman shown up on a big screen to give us the horrible stigmas that we've been running away from, which is loud, ghetto, bad wigs, all of us ready to go pop off at the sound of a yay. Everything we running away from, she is a caricature of. And we take that and use that as if, oh, we can relate, so she must be one of us, or she must be for us. And the facts of the matter is, if that video don't tell you nothing, it tells you she is not for you. She's not for you, my love. Don't ever get it twisted. Anybody, especially under the economy that we're under, anybody who would say, don't take money that you need. Wasn't we just complaining about dozens of eggs? Wasn't y'all just saying eggs cost $50 a carton? And y'all really gonna let somebody tell you, I don't, the psyche, I just can't write. I don't understand. Like, I'm of confusion. I'm of a lot of confusion when I be listening to this stuff. But don't let them people fearmonger you into stupidity. They did the same thing when Trump was telling them folks, get your ass up and come back to work, or stay home, we pay you till September. Don't you take that money, you old fool. Don't you see? Don't you take that money, you old fool. You take that money, it'll be the worst day of your life. Don't you take that money. No other recourse. They're not telling you, hey, don't take the money, because if you take the money, this gonna happen. But hey, if you do decide to take the money, or if he don't pay you, we got something to plan B plans. They don't do none of that. It's just a whole bunch of fear mongering. Y'all got to be strong. Y'all got to be strong. Girl, I want my money. Shit. What you saying? Girl, run me mine. Run me my coin. Please and thank you. Run me my coin. And don't skip on none of them. I need my coin. Daniel, I think I missed your super chat. She says, hey, Vu, I've been doing my genealogy, and I found out my your fifth grandparent was Chickasaw from a 5 civilized tribe documents. Due to that history, was she really Chickasaw, or did they just put that? So, yes. Okay. It's complicated, but it's really not. So this is what it is. When they started creating the so-called 5 civilized tribes, that's when they put the $5 foot loans in the forefront. They was like, hey, y'all gonna be Native Americans, and we're gonna have only 5 civilized tribes. They were paper genocide. By paper genocide, they were taking away a lot of the tribal names and erasing them, saying that, oh, they all died off. And they would tell them, you got to go join the Cherokees. If you won't be an Indian, you got to go join the Cherokees. But they fell under the 5 civilized tribes. So one or two things is possible. Yes, your grandmother was definitely Chickasaw. And if she was a copper color Indian, yes, she just was able to make it into the tribe, because some of them were able to do that. Some of them were able to make it into these tribes, and they were able to get their names on the Dawes rolls and a whole bunch of other stuff. So yes, either that or she was a $5 foot long. But I'm going to lean on the side, because it wasn't that many of them. I'm going to lean on the side she was a Black American. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, your grandmother is definitely a Chickasaw, but you would have to, and this would have to go into, I don't know what type of research, but you would have to go and see what tribe she was before Chickasaw. Because it's very, very possible that she came from another tribe, and they made her go join in one of the 5 civilized tribes. You see what I'm saying? That's why you see most of the people out here have I got Cherokee in my family. You get it? That's why that's like that, because they made once they stripped our identity, called us Negroes, made the $5 foot longs, they say, okay, y'all want to run that Indian shit, you got to go under the 5 civilized tribes. So a lot of people who came from smaller tribes, like my great-great-grandmother from the Suma tribe, she had to go, but no, she never went under the 5 civilized tribes. They just was like, fuck it, but we still Indian. But some of them did. So yes, I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm sorry I missed your super chat. I'm so sorry I missed your super chat. But yeah, you gotta start digging more deeper. But it's crazy. It's crazy when you start digging deeper. Esther said, I just want to see her take that wig off. Y'all, it's crazy. Thank you for the super chat, Esther. I just want to see her take that wig off. She actually looked cute one time I seen her with some braids. And she looks much better with the braids. She had some type of faux locks or something. I don't know. Thank you for the super chat. Danielle, thank you for the super chat. Did you see my last super chat? Yes, I just saw it. Yes, I just saw it. Thank you so much. Mrs. Higgins, thank you for the super chat. Timu wig like Tiffany, get a voot, girl. Listen, I'm telling you, between her, Jasmine, and this one here, they got to be cousins. They got to be kin. They gotta be kin. There's no way you're gonna tell me anything. They gotta be first cousins. They the same bitch on 2 different coasts. Miss Illegal. Yes. They gotta be the same girl. And thank you again for the super chat, y'all. They gotta be the same girl. I'm telling you, they gotta be the same person. I feel like they one and the same. It's crazy. Now, before we get on Trump with these Black Americans, transhumans. You heard Tiffany pregnant. Miss Illegal? Child, it looked like that young boy was knocking her down. It wouldn't surprise me. And she jumping in fights. No wonder she jumping in a fight. That's her baby father. Hey, Boo, did you see Biggie mom died? B.I.G. mama dead. Oh, Lord. She gone. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Rest in peace. What's the lady name? Viola? What's the name? What's the Valletta? Rest in peace, Miss Valletta. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Miss Valletta. I ain't gonna lie though, she don't have the same connection that like Pac Mama had with us, huh? Probably because she ain't even from Acorn, but that don't matter. At this point, she done went on to glory. Rest in peace. Now, we're not going to throw no repass. I don't know if the Jamaicans do repass, so we're going to let them handle the repass. But I will say that I don't feel as much of a connection as I did with like Pac Mama. And again, it probably is because of that. But I do know that she did produce Biggie, and he had some hits. Very questionable, still some hits. But neither here nor there. Yeah, she gone on to glory. Rest in peace, Miss Valletta. Ain't that how you say her name, Miss Valletta? Commercial break. We need a commercial break. Y'all get on here and like this doggone video. Quick commercial break, right quick. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's go here.
Do your hand like this. Yeah, gotcha. Cause I'm black, niggas the black, the nigga black, niggas the black, the nigga I'm black, niggas the it black, black the bitch. I'm black and I'm brown. 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 You got to shake, 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 shake. They want the black, 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 black. Cause I'm black, biggie, biggie, the black, black, the black, biggie, black, biggie, black, the black, black, the black. I can never be white, the white, white, the white, the white, white, the white, the white, the white, the white, 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 white, the white. Shake, if your leg, wiggle, lift your leg, bounce, lift your leg, hustle, lift your leg, if your leg is around, let me see you put your hands up. Let me see you put your, if your leg is around, let me see you put your hands up. Put your hands up, man. Make that booty go round and round. I'm Louis Vuitton Brown. Make that booty go round and round, man, cause I'm Louis Vuitton Brown.
All right, we back. I hope y'all got the likes up on the video. We got to move on into this transhuman situation, y'all, real quickly. Then we're going to end it off with the Black History Month down to the White House. So, okay. We talked about Sophia the robot. And we also spoke about Sophia getting citizenship in, was it Qatar? One of the Middle Eastern countries. If you were on here, if you have, I think that was Monday. Go check out the Morning Joce on Monday. But basically what it is the transhumanism or transhumanists is an agenda to basically create robots and make them people. Does that make sense? It was Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much. To make them like people, but smarter than people, faster than people, better than people, and in my conspiracy theory brain, to ultimately rule over us like every movie we've ever saw, right? So with that being said, they got this thing now, and I told y'all, remember when we were all battling each other behind the LGBTQ movement that was pushing the trans portion of that? And I always said that. I said, why do they only focus on the trans portion in the LGBTQIA plus movement? Why don't they focus on the lesbians? Why don't they focus on the gays, the bisexuals? Like, it's so many people in it, but whenever we were going back and forth during this last 4 years, it was always about the trans. And I kept saying, why is they only focusing on these? Them people don't give a damn about the low-level person, let alone your sexuality, if you trans. They don't care. They never cared. They've never, ever cared. Get that through your head. What they were doing is what they've done in the past for all things that you go through. They take your struggle and then they co-opt it for what they really want. Are you tracking? They don't give a damn about you on the ground talking about you a TS. They don't care. They need you to be emotionally invested so that when they drop what they really want, you're gonna be you're gonna be in on it, because you're gonna be like, not in on it, but you're gonna be cool with it because you're gonna feel like it helps your struggle. For instance, this is the reason why you would hear clear people or even black people who were going into the TS movement would say, I can't believe black people will really sit up here and have an issue with us being trans, because I mean, didn't y'all get discriminated the same way? You see, that's what they do. They take your struggle and use it to their advantage. Once they use it to their advantage, then they can move on to how they want to move. And you know what I mean? But really put out the agenda they really wanted. Now, there's this thing called transhuman. And when I saw this, it really messed with me a little bit, because we already seen the metal robots. We seen them on, remember I put a one in the chat. I told y'all niggas. Matter of fact, let me say it before I say what I got to see. Get the little girl up here, because I told y'all niggas. Y'all gonna stop. I told y'all niggas.
I told y'all niggas. I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was swearing, but I told y'all niggas.
I told y'all the reason they got Kai Cenat on the stream with the robot. I said it's because they wanted to be comfortable with them churn. Because by the time they become adults, they're gonna be running and walking and chilling and eating and sleeping and working with the robots. I said it. I know what I said. I was there when I said it. And they were like, voodoo. You're just such a conspiracy theorist. I don't believe that, voodoo. Oh, you don't? Well, take a look at, they gave us the metal robots, Now look at the synthetic ones, and this is the ones they showing us. So if they showing us this one, then I'm scared to see the one they ain't showing us. Check it out. Now, this is a synthetic robot that has the skin texture of a human. It has the movement of a human. Right now, he was just tied up. Where you just saw him, he was just tied up. They ain't let him down. Imagine if they put a face and color his skin either clear or black. It don't matter. And that motherfucker walking next to you. This is a part of the transhuman agenda. See, they used the trans issue, magnified it, got everybody on board so that they can really push what they really want to do. And that's the transhuman agenda. Now, a lot of you may say, well, Voodoo, what's the transhuman? Well, I found 2 videos to come on here and explain it a little bit to you. One is a bunch of bull, but the other one is the real tea. Check it out.
Transhumanism. Transhumanism is a philosophical and social movement that advocates for the use of technology to enhance human capabilities and transcend biological limitations. Transhumanists believe that advances in fields such as biotechnology, artificial intelligence, and nanotechnology hold the potential to radically transform the human condition, leading to longer lifespans, enhanced cognitive abilities, and improved quality of life. Think super soldiers or life extension through advanced medical technologies and brain-computer interfaces.
It's survival. Survival. I get somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
See, y'all gotta be strong. This is what they do. They give you the rated G. Oh no, it's nothing like that. No, God, no. No. See, it's just a thing to enhance the human experience. That's it. I don't know. Don't let them people tell you that it's something negative. No, the transhuman experience or being a transhumanist or transhumanism is just all about enhancing the human experience by using technology and taking said technology to take us to the next level. That's all. Cap and gown, bottle caps. Every cap you can name is what that is. That's what they're going to push to you to get you to thumbs it up. Now, remember, we already under some type of robot situation right now because we using AI. Don't we got AI? Hell, don't we got robots in the home? Don't y'all got them little things running around there sweeping your floors and all of that? You're already in the AI. You're already in the robots. They're already here. They just don't look like the one I just showed you. Okay? Now, let's fast forward. So they telling you that one thing, and it puts me in the mind of Sophia Stewart. We covered this on Monday. Sophia Stewart told y'all. She said, hey, the Terminator is the past, the Matrix is the future. But if you think about the Terminator, we were living amongst robots. They were working, they were in charge of the humans, right? But then by the time they got to the Matrix, it was more AI-ish. Remember? It was more AI-ish in the Matrix. That's why the agents was able to jump into, it was like little computer chips that could jump into anybody's body and morph and turn into whatever. So right now we're in the Terminator era. When I remember as a kid seeing it, I'm thinking that wouldn't happen for another 1,000 years. Turns out it was like 40 years later. You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. We are in the Terminator era, where the robots probably have already been amongst us. Quiet as it's kept. I've been telling y'all that motherfucking Elon ain't real. He might be an AI. He might be a synthetic robot. Hey, call me crazy. Just don't call me late at night. That motherfucker ain't real. I don't care what nobody say. Elon is not a real person. I don't care. He might be an AI making more AI. I don't know. But he ain't no real. He ain't me and you. And anybody who looks at this man can see that you, even if you don't know what it is and you can't put your finger on it, something is different about Elon than any other human you ever laid eyes on. Period. Even if you don't think he's a robot, even I'm talking about even the clear South Africans, something is very, very peculiar about that damn Elon. He might be one of them goddamn AIs. I don't know. But I want to give you just a tidbit of what the transhuman experience really is, because listen, we sitting up here sugarcoating, getting all this BS. Oh, and how they get us a sign on, make it convenient for us. Oh yeah, I just go and do what type of I just go and I don't go down to the grocery store no more. I just have the Instacart thing, and I just have them bring it to me and I just order it and then da 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 da. Or I don't pump my gas no more. I just go up to the new pump where it automatically pump it for you. Or I don't have to actually type in my questions on Google. I just talk to text in the Google thing. It's convenient until it ain't. Check it out.
Idea of what this transhumanism is. It's basically the idea that man can exceed the limitations that God has put upon him. Okay, God has created human beings with certain limitations. We're not all-knowing. We're not all-powerful. We're not all-present like God is. We have human limitations, and this idea of transhumanism is to use science and technology to exceed those limitations. And especially when people talk about transhumanism, they often refer to the ability of human beings to live on beyond a normal lifespan, even to live forever. Not eternal life through Jesus, spiritually, but rather physically, to make our bodies be able to live forever, reverse the aging process, or use technology or what have you.
The Bible says that God is the master of all things in heaven and on earth. That God created us and guides the world we live in. But a total mastery of the universe may not be just a divine power. It could be our destiny. Will we someday not only play God, but be God? And what will we do with our omnipotence?
With nanotechnology.
So that's what it's really about. Playing God. These people, in my opinion, would rather create robots that'll rule us than to go out. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all know who I'm talking about when I say these people. They creating these robots, they creating this AI, and it's going to, unfortunately, according to Sophia Stewart, the writer of The Terminator and The Matrix, she said it's going to come a time where you're going to have to go to war with the robots because the robots are going to rule over you. They just are. And we know how this story ends when they try to play God. So when they get out here and show you, oh, look, it's cute, little cute robot movie, boom, 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 little cute, little 1, 2, yin, yin. And then when they unveil this motherfucker here and it looks real, y'all ought to be worried. So there's your short on transhumanism. I might do a video on it and do a deep dive to get into it. I'm not as intelligent on it, but I will say this. I've been saying it. I say they're using that, they're gonna co-opt it with something. This is before I even found out about transhumans. I said they are gonna co-opt that trans agenda for something else. It's not about the people. They don't give a damn about the people. They got us fighting each other, battling each other up and down the street. They don't give a damn about us. And here it go, transhuman. You get it? At least what we do know is that never prevails. Whatever. But let's move on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Daniel, thank you for the super chat. We can just say no and fight against it if it's more of us than them. But we would have to do that now because we're already behind the power curve. We're already behind the power curve. I knew he was doing when they started making the dolls for the people to do the sex toys, the sex dolls, and the people. It was more clear people, but they was buying them things, and they look so real. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work. Y'all keep y'all head on the swivel. Now let's get into this last story. Thank you again for the super chat. So y'all, Trump did a party. Yes, he did. He had a party down to the White House, and all of the niggers was there. Check it out.
Let me fix my bow tie. We at the White House. We back in here. We waiting on President Donald J. Trump. Let's go. Yeah. Big time. I look so good in the red.
I don't know why, yo. Every time I see a black person excited for anybody like that, it just gives me coon pie. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm not saying he have a right. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Just the vision of it. Not even the fact that he's excited. Well, that too. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, one more time, get him up here. My boy said, ha ha, got my tie on. Ha ha.
Let me fix my bow tie. We at the White House. We back in here. We waiting on President Donald J. Trump. Let's go. Yeah. Big time. I look so good in the red.
That nigga a real caricature. I don't care. I'm telling you, the right blacks don't look no different from the left blacks. I ain't gonna lie. The ones like that, I just be looking like y'all really looking at this man like a savior. Like, that's weird to me. Y'all really is looking at this man like he a savior or something. That'll never sit right with me. It'll never in my life sit right with me. Neither here nor there. So Trump threw a Black History Month thing down to the White House, and I'm not gonna lie. It may be performative. Who knows? However, I don't know. It seemed a little bit more like. I'm gonna let y'all judge. Y'all get on here and tell me what you think. Before we get the Tiger crazy ass, let's get on here and see what Trump said. Look.
It's an honor to be.
My bad. That was the Tiger one. I think, is this one different?
We're going to produce some of the most beautiful works of art in the form of a statue from men like Frederick Douglass, Booker T. Washington, Jackie Robinson. What a great athlete that was. Martin Luther King Jr., Muhammad Ali. He's not a bad athlete. What do you think, Muhammad? Not too bad. And the late Kobe Bryant. People love Kobe Bryant. And we're going to save Tiger Woods for another time. That's all that I can. I'm sorry. During Black History Month, we pay tribute to these heroes and to so many others, but not simply because they're black heroes, but also because they are truly American heroes who inspire all of us, very much so.
Y'all heard that last part, huh? Not only because they black heroes, but they are the true American heroes. Let's talk about it. I feel like it's a bit more genuine. I ain't gonna lie. I could be wrong. But because you gotta understand, before they told us to hate Trump, Trump was heavy in the black in the black people's like he been rocking with niggas. Like I feel like it was a bit more genuine than what I seen. I think the other side would be more performative, and it could be performative on this side neither. I'm not saying that, you know, whatever, but I feel like it could be a bit more genuine. But you know, we don't need no more statues. We don't need no statue. We don't need another piece of hardware nowhere else. What we need is, and black people, stop taking that as gestures of somebody really doing something for you. And I'm not saying Trump is or not gonna do nothing for. Fuck a statue. I don't want no statues and I don't want no apologies. We apologized out and we statued out. We don't need to see none of that. It's real things that we need, okay? It's real things that we need. We don't want no more statues, but I guess he gonna throw something around the country or whatever. Muhammad Ali and all of that. Now Tiger Woods, remember he had said he wasn't black, and he was right. We just was in our feelings. He's biracial, but he was down to the doggone thing, and Trump was so excited to see him. Girl, look.
It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be here with you, Mr. President, and to be honored here with all of you. Thank you so much.
We're going to be doing a garden of American heroes. It's going to be a statue park. It's going to be unbelievable. We're picking the final sites now. It's between various states that want it very badly. And we're going to produce some of the most beautiful works of art in the form of a statue for men like Frederick Douglass, Booker T. Washington, Jackie Robinson, what a great athlete that was, Martin Luther King Jr., Muhammad Ali, he's not a bad athlete. What do you think, Muhammad? Not too bad. And the late Kobe Bryant. People love Kobe Bryant. And we're going to save Tiger Woods for another time. That's all that I can. I'm sorry. During Black History Month, we pay tribute to these heroes and to so many others, but not simply because they're black heroes, but also because they are truly American heroes who inspire all of us, very much so.
So there you go. He said he's going to give y'all a garden. He said they're going to have a garden or whatever the case. Thank you for the super chat, Courtney and Sage. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the super chats, y'all. And shout out to everybody who be sending me super chats. Hold on, girl. I did not mean to do that. Shout out to everybody who be sending me super chats. Listen, I feel like I said, it's something. I don't know. I don't care about it though. I don't care. You know why they MLK? Why not Malcolm X? Because if we start digging deep into MLK's and Malcolm X, but really, if we start digging deep into Malcolm X's his message, it had nothing to do with us being amongst them. That's why they always suppress him and say he was just this racist, crazy, black nationalist. You know what I'm saying? Because if we start really digging deep into Malcolm X, his whole message was, we don't even need to be around them folks. I seen a girl on TikTok saying that she want to bring back segregation, and I agree. Yep, he wanted complete separation. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he did. I'm sorry. Hold on, I gotta go get Boosie, y'all, before I get off of here, because I gotta show y'all Boosie, and I'll come right back.
remember when we said goodbye. Going back in time to share the crowd. Ooh, baby, you got it.
All right, y'all. Sorry, I had to go get something real quick because it was another couple of things I want to share about this topic, and then I'm getting off of here. So, okay. So, Trump is down there celebrating Black History Month and all of that. And Boosie Boo showed up. Him, Yak, Kodak Black. I just took some screenshots. But him, Kodak Black, and some other people. But I want to hone in on Boosie. Him, Kodak Black, and who was the third person? It was Yak, Boosie. I can't remember. It don't matter. So Boosie hightailed it down to the place. Remember, I told y'all Boosie need a pardon. Boosie needs a pardon. Boosie definitely needs a pardon. Boosie is gonna be. He already literally went online and was like, "At Donald Trump, please pardon me. I'm a family man. I'm a father." Because you know he facing them new charges with that blicky that they found on him in Cali. I think that's the one. So he's making sure he's in all the right places to be seen with jaundice in the eyes so that he can get a pardon. Yeah, he twerking for that pardon. Twerking is, listen, twerking ain't, Boosie is throwing that ass in a circle for that pardon. Do you hear me? Can't necessarily say I blame him, but it's just disingenuous. Look, this him. Is that the lady Alice Parker? I mean, Alice, I forget her last name. I beg your pardon. Y'all crazy. And look up, he was with Angela Stan King. One thing I'll give Angela Stan King, she been on her I support Trump thing since the very beginning. She ain't never wavered. She ain't never, faked it. Shout out to Angela Stan King. All right, so Boosie, go lay down. I hope Donald Trump, is you on here? Trump, if you're on here, and I know you're not. If you're on here and you work for him, tell him I said this. Don't pardon that nigga. Let him rot down to the prison. He belongs there, especially after he had that 14-year-old boy, what his name, Marlo Mike, unaliving people like crazy. Do not pardon Jaundice Boosie. Don't do it. We got enough hits to last us. Let him get it how he lives. Okay? We not pardoning Boosie. Mr. Trump, Donald Trump, I know it's a lot of people you can be around here pardoning. Please don't do Boosie. Anybody but Boosie. And I see it. Now I want to move over to remember the lady that Kim K got out of prison because she was wrongfully convicted and she spent like 20-something years in prison, the black lady. And she went to Trump and was like, Trump, you need to pardon her, and he pardoned her. Well, turns out he's gonna make her the pardon czar. That means she's gonna be in charge of making sure people that are wrongfully convicted in the system is pardoned. Now this is big. This is what I'm talking about for action. Unless she compromised. But listen to what I'm saying. Alice Marie Johnson, that's her name. Thank you, Talise. Unless she's compromised, this is huge because there are so many black people are disproportionately locked up. So if he pardons her and then turn around and make her the pardon czar, then she will be able, just like DOGE, go into looking into all these cases and see a lot of our brothers and sisters, mostly brothers, who've been illegally or unlawfully detained, unlawfully imprisoned, and actually do something about it. Now, this is what I'm talking about when I say action.
Alice Johnson, where's Alice? Boy, are you incredible. I watched you on last night on television. You were so good. You know, Alice was in prison for doing something that today probably wouldn't even be prosecuted. She spent 22 years in prison, 22 years. She had another 22 years left. Can you believe it? And I pardoned her, and it was one of the best pardons. One of the best pardons. You know what she was on? She happened to be on the wrong telephone line. Is that true? She was on a telephone call. And I'm not saying it was perfect, but it wasn't worth that 40 or 50 years, Alice. And you've been an inspiration to people. And we're going to be listening to your recommendation on pardons. You're going to go over and she's going to be my pardon czar. Okay? And you're going to find people just like you that should not have happened. It should not have happened. So you're going to look and you're going to make recommendations, and I'll follow those recommendations, okay, for pardons. All right?
Matter of fact, that's who Boosie on this picture with. Boosie ain't playing with y'all. Boosie said, go play with your mom. Ain't that her? Put it in the chat. Ain't that the lady Alice? It look like her. Boosie said, bitch, go play with your mom. Go and get close to her. I ain't gonna lie. You know what, Boosie? You might know you still don't deserve to be pardoned. It was strategic, but I don't know. You still don't deserve. That's her ace. That's what I thought. Yeah, Boosie, that D think he's slick. Boosie, hurry up and slid that number over there. Hey, ma'am, look, he got his suit on. I gotta give him a point for that though. That was slick, Boosie. That was Boosie boo. That was slick. That was slick. But no, nigga, Miss Alice, please don't pardon Boosie. Let Boosie out to dry. We're not doing the Boosie. But let me say this. It's big that he's doing this unless she's compromised. If she's not compromised, then I think it's a good thing, and hopefully she can get a lot of our people out that's been in on that's not supposed to be there. Okay? When you go over to the neighborhood talk on site, the shade room, everything that man is doing for black people, they really in there tearing it down. And at this point, like I told y'all before, they got some black people who just love being impoverished and love being in despair and disaster. They don't even when you're doing something for them, they turn around and turn on you and make it look like you're doing something wrong. At the end of the day, I sound like AI. Oh Lord, it must be time for me to come off. I'm not AI. Don't let them tell you. Listen, don't let them tell you this AI. This is no Elon. This is no Elon. No Elon. Y'all really sound like AI? Girl, them people play with me. Let me get up off of here. Y'all black people, leave them people on if they're doing something for y'all. I'm off here. That's my time. That goes to say Elon must have got me. Girl, let me hurry up and get off here. Elon must have got me, y'all. Come find me. Please come find me if Elon got me. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.